Hello, hi, namaste. Welcome to Pramod Pathshala. Pramod Pathshala is a journey to success, and this success concerns with academic development. And I am present here. My name is Pramod Pathshala, and I am the instructor of this class. As you are joining Pramod Pathshala right now, what are the benefits of joining Pramod Pathshala, or why one requires to join Pramod Pathshala? What are the advantages of joining Pramod Pathshala? Let us have a look very quickly. PP class or Pramod Pathshala class can be accessed anytime. It's for the learner's convenience. Learners can learn from any place of internet connectivity. Learners can choose any classes for their interest. Learners can repeat the class as many times as they want. Learners can be free from the noise of other students in the school classroom. So in nutshell, Pramod Pathshala classes are useful because you can join these classes anytime, from any place, as per your interest and requirement, without any disturbances, as many times as you like. Therefore, Pramod Pathshala classes are there for you to help, guide and motivate in your learning activities. In formal classes, what happens? You sometimes miss the classes because of sickness or because of some urgency, and it's difficult for you to cover those missed classes. Even though you cover it, you cannot cover it fully. And let's see another part. When you go towards the end of the session, whatever taught in the beginning of the sessions are almost forgotten. You may not remember what was taught. But here, when you access Pramod Pathshala, the classes are always there, forever, anytime. And definitely, these classes will help you to remember, to revise, repractice, and consolidate your learning, your comprehension or understanding. So in today's class, what we are going to do? Yes, you can see on the screen secondary English education, and the secondary English education is under the Curriculum Development Center of Nepal. It means Curriculum Development Center of Nepal has determined some of the competencies which are expected to be achieved by the students of secondary level in Nepal. So, at first we'll see what are the competencies that are determined by Curriculum Development Center concerning the secondary level English. As for secondary education curriculum in Nepal, some competencies are determined. Okay, the competencies of English curriculum at this level, means the secondary level, are to enable the learners to gain or achieve the following things, which are listed below. We are having a look very quickly here. So, what are the students are expected to achieve or learn or gain? Let's have a look. Understand spoken English for general purpose with a good degree of precision. Use spoken English for general purposes with a good degree of fluency and accuracy. Interact, communicate and collaborate effectively with others orally in pairs, groups and whole class discussion. Read a range of fiction and non-fiction text in a range of media, understanding the ideas and informations they convey with a good degree of precision. Write descriptive, narrative and imaginative text in a range of different forms and media with a fair degree of accuracy. Use all four languages skills in a variety of personal, social and academic contexts, and use English language to think creatively, critically, and to solve problems that crop up in the real life, and to promote tolerance and maintain socio-cultural harmony. So from all these listed competencies, what we can understand that students of secondary level concerning English education is expected to develop his or her skills concerning listening, speaking, reading, and writing. An overall or integrated development of a student is expected here. A student at this level will develop the skill to understand the spoken English, to speak English, interact, communicate in English in pairs, groups, or in class. Not only that, he'll be able to read a kind of fiction, non-fiction type of text, understand the medias, others' ideas, information, and even he can write descriptively, narratively, and imaginatively. So these all are the competencies expected in the student. And even in social, cultural part, they will have got their active participation. They'll have got their active involvement. So the students have to know, or the students have to realize that, oh, these are the things that we are going to develop in us. If you have got the realization of all these things, then you will understand the real value of studying in English. What is the significance of studying in English? These things are made clear here with the list of these one competencies. Now let's move forward. Now you can see the specification grid. This specification grid is concerned with secondary education examination of English. As a student of this level, you must know what are the things will be asked in the examination, because you are learning English not only for the communication purpose here. You have got the main target of securing good marks in the examination. So from that point of view, you require to know what are the items or what are the areas are covered in the examination, or what kind of the questions will be asked in the examination. You must know. So to know these all things, you need to have got the idea about the specification grid. So our current specification grid concerning SEE, secondary education examination, and concerning this English is there in front of you right now. You can have a look and we'll see in detail what other things or sub areas are there inside these main four language skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Like other subjects, English subject also has got this one 100 total marks. And out of total marks, 25 marks is separated for practical exam. And practical exam concerns with listening and speaking. And the remaining 75 marks is allotted for theoretical examination, which concerns with reading and writing. So these all four skills, language skills, say listening, speaking, reading and writing, are tested under 100 full marks. Now we can even go to the subcategories of these practical and theoretical examinations. Let us first have a look at two primary skills. Your primary skills means listening and speaking. So for listening, 10 marks, and for speaking, 15 marks. Now let's see how much time is allotted for listening and speaking. For listening, 20 minutes, and for speaking, 10 minutes. So speaking 10 minutes means it is for each student. Near about 10 minutes is allotted. However, this timing may be slightly less or more depending upon the situation at the time of examination. Similarly, let's see the secondary skills, that is reading and writing. Reading carries 40 marks, whereas writing carries 35 marks, and the time allotted for reading is 1 hour 30 minutes and for writing 1 hour. But for your information, your written examination, which is concerned with reading and writing skill test, is of 2 hours and 15 minutes as a whole. So you understand here that the primary skills of language carries 25 marks and the secondary skill carries 75 marks. It means listening and speaking is based on practical examination, whereas reading and writing is based on theoretical examination, that is pen paper based examination. It shows that a student should be good at in all the areas or skills to secure good marks in the examination. Your reading and writing performance does not only help you if you don't have listening and speaking performances. We said that one listening carries 10 marks. And what kind of the test items are over there? What types of test items are there in the listening? Let's have a look. Listening has got the following test items: multiple choice, fill in the gaps, true or false, ordering, matching, short answer questions. So in listening, you will hear a audio text. On the basis of that one audio text, you will be given the exercises, and these exercises are given in these areas like multiple choice, fill in the gaps, true, false, like this. Now let's move to this one, speaking. What are the test items in speaking test? So first, there is a general interview that carries 3 marks. In general interview, you have to introduce yourself, you have to give the information about yourself, and moving forward, you are given a pictures, charts, maps, tables, and you have to describe those pictures, charts, or sometimes you have to describe or explain, narrate the sequence of events. That carries 4 marks. In third step, you are given a cute situation. You are given some clues, and on the basis of the given clues you have to speak, and any one free topic is given there finally, and you have to speak on that topic. That carries 4 marks. So normally in 4 steps your speaking test is over. Let's move to the reading. Types of test items in reading. Before you see the test items, you must know there are 2 types of text given in the examination. So one is syntax, next one is unseen text. In syntax, you'll find 2 questions. One carries 5 marks, next carries 10 marks. It means syntax carries 15 marks. So syntax means the text, the reading passages which are given from your prescribed books. If you go through the text in your book properly, sincerely, then that will help you to gain 15 marks around. And unseen text is there, which carries more marks. 10 plus 15, 25 marks. And unseen text are not in your prescribed book. You have to be able to do on the basis of the knowledge, on the basis of the understanding you have developed while dealing with your syntax. So syntax are the base, and on the basis of syntax you will be able to do the exercises of function text. So what are the areas of questions? Multiple choice, sequencing, matching, true or false, fill in the gaps, without choice, no choice. You have to find the words from the text, and short answer questions. Basically, this type of questions are asked. Moving towards writing, which carries 35 marks. Guided writing, there are two types again, type 1, type 2, Prewriting, type 1, type 2, grammar, type 1, type 2. So guided writing carries 10 marks, 5 plus 5, Prewriting carries 14 marks, 6 plus 8 marks, and grammar carries 11 marks, 6 plus 5 marks. What is there inside guided writing type 1, which carries 5 marks? The following are the areas to be covered while asking questions. And you have to write between 75 to 100 words. It means your word limit to write this question is 75 to 100 words. The areas are direction and instruction, menus and recipes, electronic text messages, you can see emails, messages of condolence, messages of congratulations, obligations and prohibitions, you can say rules and regulations as well, advertisements, postcards, posters. So one question is asked from this section or from these areas. And as the name suggests, guided writing, you are given some guidelines, you are given some clues, and on the basis of the given clues you have to write your answer. And let's see guided writing type 2, which again carries 5 marks, and the word limit is also the same. You can write from 75 to 100 words. And what are the areas to be asked in guided writing type 2? Short skeleton stories, paragraphs, news story, interpretations of charts, graphs, tables, lists and pictures. Moving upwards, invitation letters, letter of regret, Thanksgiving letters. So one question is asked from over here, and like the type 1 guided writing, here also you will get clues, guidelines, on the basis of which you have to write your answer. Now we are moving to free writing type 1, which carries 6 marks, and word limit for this is 100 to 120 words. Marks is also more, word limit is also more here. And here the areas: dialogue, paragraph on personal experience, short stories, views and attitudes on current issues of importance. While asking you to write dialogue, you will be given a situation and you can write on that. Paragraph writing depends upon the personal experiences mostly. And while writing about the short stories, either you are given the beginning part of the story or ending part of the story, or sometimes only title or moral lessons are given over there, and being based on those given clues, you have to write your answer. And views and attitudes are to be expressed on current temporary issues, okay, which is happening at the moment. The questions are related to those subject matters. So what is in this free writing type 2? It carries 8 marks, and marks is also more, word limit is also more, 150 to 200 words. And among the given areas, you have to write in one of them. I mean, one of the areas will be covered while asking a questions. Letters and emails, personal, informal, or official or formal, any type will be there. Essay writing is there, that can be descriptive, narrative, cause and effect type. Newspaper articles, okay, topic is given there for that. Reviews, you have to review a book or movie. You might have to produce brochures, leaflets, and these brochures and leaflets are related to culturally, religiously, historically important places. Okay, not only that one, that might have got the social or touristic importance as well. So brochure can be related to a place or the event. For example, if you are asked to prepare a brochure or leaflet of Pokhara, that is concerned with place, or if you are asked to produce a leaflet about Visit Nepal 2020, that is concerned with the event. Now we are moving to grammar part. And type 1, it is reproduction. Reproduction means you have to rewrite 6 questions and 1 marks for each. The areas are text, transformation, tense, reported speech, and voice. And here you have to rewrite the sentences. Type 2 is there. You have to choose from the given options. Choices are there. 10 questions or 10 blank spaces are there. And you have to insert the appropriate words there from the options. Each blank space carries 0.5 marks. The grammatical areas are here: articles, text, tense, voice, conditionals, prepositions, concord. We can call it subject-verb agreement again. Reported speech, connectives, causative verb. So this way, your all 100 marks examination is arranged. So we are towards the end of the class. I hope you have made a clear concept about the things you have to learn, and you must have planned how to check your good marks in the examinations on the basis of this given specification grid. So this much for today. I will see you in the next class. Till then, have a nice time, and thank you for watching this video.